Good morning. I think we are live. I really don't like this new Facebook Live thing, so I can't tell who's on or anything. So if you want, leave me a message. Oh, I seem to disappear. Hello, it's Louise here from Studio 44 Pilates, and we are going to be doing a Pilates for runners 10-minute Pilates session. So if you're watching this on the replay, do let me know how you get on. Any questions you've got, then let me know. So today we are doing one on the mat. I'm doing it alternate weeks, doing a standing one and a lying one. So if you've not done much Pilates, hopefully you'll be able to do this, and I'll give you options to make it safe for you. If you are interested in learning more about Pilates, and it is fantastic for runners, just saying, then do head over to my YouTube channel, Studio 44 Pilates, where I have a beginner's Pilates playlist, and it'll just take you through all the, hi Mike, take you through all the techniques for Pilates, so that hopefully when you do these sessions, you can do them properly and right and strong, and just get the best out of it. So do head over and have a look at that if you've not done Pilates before. I am just going to move my back mat because it keeps moving. I hope you can see me all right, because it's really flickering my screen, which is slightly worrying me, but never mind. So the important thing for runners, and where Pilates can help, is that we strengthen our core and our glutes, or our centre, as we know, which is from this area sort of down below your bottom. And that is really important for keeping your pelvis stable when you are running, which is really important. And also getting these glutes nice and strong to give you that propulsion, all sorts of things. But Pilates is fabulous, and it needn't take long, which is why I'm only going to do a 10-minute session. So you can fit it in either before or on your rest days, before or after your run. So we're going to start. I really hope it's all right because it's flickering. Okay. I want you to take yourself into on all fours, so that your knees are underneath your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Now, we need to engage our core, so I just want you to think about drawing your belly button towards your tummy button, and that will work those deep muscles that we need to be working. From here, we need to lengthen our spine, and by that I mean you feel like you're pulling out the top of your head. We're going to take it into a cat stretch to start with, so we're going to tuck that tailbone under and drop the head, so you're trying to get that forehead towards your pubic bone, and we're just trying to get into that lower back. We're going to take it away, lengthening through that spine all the way up to the top of the head. So it's just a really nice thing to just start to mobilise, get that back moving. Good. And we have done this standing, so if you go back and look at some of the others. So I'm just sort of building up on the ones that I've done before, hopefully, drawing up through that centre. So if you've not done one of my sessions before, do head back. They're all on this page, and they're really good to use for training, and yeah, keep using them. That's what I say. Okay, let's do two more. So pulling under. It's a wet day today, isn't it? So everyone's wanting to do some other training. Good. Okay, we're going to hold it here. Now what I want you to do is just have a little dip in your back, not too much, just so you feel your bottom sticking up in the air, but you are working through the centre, so that's not hanging down. And I want you to keep your hips square to the floor, because again, pelvis is really important while we're running. And we're just going to slide one arm and the leg away. Okay, so we're going to use the glute muscle and the back muscles as we raise our limbs, but only so they're level with our hips and our shoulder and back down. So I need to keep myself stable and strong by working through that centre and bringing it up. Brilliant. Good. And again, breathing in to lift, breathing out to lower. We're just going to do that twice more. So if you replay this, or you're watching this on the replay, you can pause me and add more in to do this. And we're going to do one more. Brilliant. And I want you to hold it here. And I really want you to really strengthen through your fingertips and through your toes. Make sure your hips are square to the floor, so I'm really working through the centre. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. So it's just working all the muscles in your back as you do this, which is really important. Lengthen again, pull up through that centre. We're holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant, good. Okay, this is where you're really going to get that core working. So we're going to just tuck our toes under. We're going to make sure that we are lengthened through our spine and we are engaged through that centre. And I just want you to hover your knees off the floor. And can you see they're just coming up about an inch and back down. Now as you do that, and really lengthen through the spine and lower those armpits, as you do that, you should have to really engage your core. At no point when you do Pilates should you feel anything in your back. If you are, you're not working through here enough. So lengthening and just lift those knees off the floor. Keep the breath going. We're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Good. From there, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, let the head hang. Pull that pubic bone towards the belly button, towards the forehead, and then lengthen. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to come down on our elbows. Lengthen through the spine and lower the armpits, and imagine that chest coming out between your arms. So we're going to take one leg away, and we're going to engage that leg from the glute down and also the centre, so tummy button to spine. We're going to take the other leg away. Good. Now don't want your bottom in the air, I want you lengthened, okay? So from here, hips are square to the floor, and we're going to drop one knee and then the other, but we're still going to keep those hips square to the floor. So we're building up that core strength. We're doing a sort of running motion in a funny sort of way, but we are keeping that pelvis still and square to the floor. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, keep the breath going. 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. Just come back on your heels and have a stretch. Good. Woohoo. So you can pause me and do that a couple more times if you're watching on the replay. It's quite a strong and nice one to do. But again, at no point should you have felt that in your back at all. Good. From there, we are going to tuck the toes under. And this, I'm rubbish at this, so my form's not brilliant. So I'll do what I can. But it's a really nice one to do. So I want you to take yourself into a hover, and then I want you to push your bottom up into the air. So the yoga teacher will be telling you to do this differently. I call this an elephant, but it's like a downward dog. So don't have the hands too far away for the moment. I want you to lower those heels towards the floor to get that stretch. I'm still pulling my tummy button towards my spine, and then I want you to come up on your toes. So you're moving through those ankles and those feet. So if you have done my standing sessions, this is still a really good exercise to do. Keep the weight through the big toe to the little toe, so you're not rolling too much on that foot. Okay, from here, you might have to adjust a bit. I want you to take one leg up in the air, okay, and really stretch that up, woohoo, and lift that up. And then I want you to try and lower that ankle or that heel towards the floor. Brilliant, and come back up and lower towards the floor. So we're getting a nice stretch in there. Lovely. Change sides. Woohoo. If you need a rest in between, do so. Take the other leg up. I've got a slight injury at the moment, and that's I can feel it all through my leg. Push down. How many runners don't have injuries? That's what I want to know. Good. And yes, I should do no better to run on an injury, but I have. Good. So we're lowering and raising that knee. That foot up and down, trying to get that stretch, and then hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Brilliant. Good. Bring that leg down, come down, take it into a cat stretch, and relax. Well done. Okay, from here, we're going to take it into a side bend. So what I want you to do is have your legs bent, but just take them back so you're almost in a straight line as you look down. Push down through that elbow and so you're stabilising that shoulder. If you've got shoulder problems or anything, then just lie down flat. We're going to lift up through here, and we're going to draw this pubic bone towards that belly button. Imagine you've got a string here and here that are pulling you up. So you're coming up and lifting those hips or bringing those hips forward. So I'm squeezing my glutes, but I'm now in a straight line. Coming back down. Good. And again, and again. Thanks. I can't see who it is. I love these leggings too. Sweaty Betty. But they're an old pair. Good, and back down. And one more. So I want you to hold it up here. So if you feel comfortable and strong enough, so we're working down here, you've got to work that glute. We're now going to open and close the leg. My picture's flickering all over the place. So keep lifted here. Don't open this so that you roll back. You're just opening and closing. So it's called the clown. It's working this, so you're working both sides of your glutes. Good. Let's do 2 more. 2. And back down. Oh, well done. And again, lengthen through the spine. So again, we're thinking about our posture, we're lowering our armpits and we're coming up. And it's really important, especially if you get tired, so we're up and down, everything in line. If we get tired when we're running, that we know to lengthen, to think about our posture. So Pilates can help you on that. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1, and down. Well done. Excellent. And again, you can do more of that. Build up as you feel stronger. We're going to take it onto our stomachs, and we're going to take it into something called swan dive. So it's an extension of the back. Just want you to take your hands so that the elbows are level with the shoulders. Pubic bone to the floor, so your glutes start to work, and you're going to lift that tummy button from the mat. So we're in our neutral position, and again, you shouldn't feel this in your back. You're going to lengthen through the top of your head, lower your armpits, and lift up through that chest. So I'm still lengthening, my neck is in line with my spine, and coming back down. Good. And again, lengthen through the spine. Good. And back down. So everyone's got different movements, everyone can move, feel this in different ways. But as long as you're not feeling it in your lower back, so pull that tummy button to your spine, squeeze those glutes, lengthen through that spine. And we're just going to do 1 more. And you can have your weight going through your arms as well, lowering those armpits, pulling up through that centre. Brilliant. Well done. Good. Okay, from there, back onto your heels. So I actually really like doing that one when I come back for a run, because it just, especially if I've got, I don't know, if I haven't been running well, it just extends me out and it just feels really nice. So I want you to take one arm across the body and lean into that shoulder, and then change and do the other side. Good. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, from there, onto the other side of the clown. So, legs bent but not too far forward, so you're almost in a straight line. Elbows underneath the shoulders and pull up or push down so that you can feel the real lengthening through here. Started to use here, so draw that pubic bone towards the belly button. So we're going to come up, push those hips forward, squeeze those glutes and back down. So breathe in to come up. That's it, lovely. And breathe out. So just check your positioning, how it's feeling, how strong you feel. Now, if you're feeling fairly strong, I want you to open and close. Again, don't let your hips roll back, and you might have more movement this side than you did the other, and that's absolutely fine. Let's do 2 more. 2. Good. And back down. Brilliant. And again, come back up. Squeeze the glutes, pull up through the centre. So do afterwards, leave me comments how you found it. If you've got any questions, do let me know. And do check out the other ones if you haven't seen them. Good. And 1 more. I don't know how many we did. One of the things about Pilates teachers, so I'm holding up here, is that we don't count very well. Good. Really working through here. So I'm having to lift my bottom hip up to keep myself in position. 1 more. And relax it down. Well done. 1 more. 1 more exercise. And again, this is brilliant after coming back from a run. So I want you to place your heels underneath your knees, feet level with your seat bones, and just take your arms by your side. Open up the collarbone and let your lower back go into the mat. I want you to think about drawing your pubic bone towards your belly button, squeezing those glutes. And you're just going to peel each part of that spine off the mat. Breathing out. Now try and get your feet as close as you can to your bottom or underneath your knees. And you're going to start to keep tilting, so keep pulling that pubic bone towards the belly button. Squeeze those glutes and imagine you've got a ball, a small ball between your knees, so you're actually getting the inner thighs working as well. So breathing out, keep the collarbone nice and open, hold it here, in breath, and breathe out as you lower down. Each part of that spine back down onto the mat and back into neutral. And again, breathing out, squeeze the glutes, in breath at the top, and back down. So this is really nice if you come back for a run, doing your stretching, and just get everything moving. And it just feels lovely. I hope you're enjoying it. So this is the shoulder bridge. In breath at the top, lengthen that neck if you need to, and keep that rib cage connected to that pelvis. In breath and breathe out as you try and get each part of the spine on the mat. So you're just trying to mobilise that back. Brilliant. And again, you can carry on and do a few more of those if you want. Just bring your knees to your chest, have a stretch, and sit yourself up. Well done. Excellent. You have done a Pilates for Runners session, and I really hope that has helped. Elizabeth, you can really feel the clamp. Yes, you can. And it's really good because it's an area that we forget, the glutes. So it's really important to do. So I hope you've enjoyed. Next week I'll do a standing session again, Pilates session, but it is all about keeping this strong. But it's really important to work this while we're in a sort of running position. So check out the last ones if you haven't seen them. We'll see you again. Don't forget, if you've never done Pilates before, you want to know more about it, head to my YouTube channel, Studio 44 Pilates, and check out the beginners playlist there, and it will take you all the way through Pilates technique. Take care and see you next week. Have a good day.